Hey, Goldie wants y'all to know that the struggle you're in today is the strength you need for tomorrow. That's right, so let's keep singing until we develop that voice that we are working so hard for.
Hey you!
Hey you!
Hey you!
Hey you!
Hey you!
Okay, so you see the difference? So again, when you say it, you make sure that you say it loud and clear and you can understand the words. Sometimes as people who sing, they mix their words up to make it sound like something else. Sometimes it's okay. But to become like a better singer and where you'll be different than the average singer is to be able to sing where people can understand you. Sometimes people can't understand singers, but the beat and everything still sounds good, and that's what they go off of. But when a person who can sing and pronounce their words as they sing clearly in music, people tend to love that more because they can understand it's actual words in a song. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like I told you before, with listening to music, like I told you about listening to different songs, whether it's country, R&B, gospel, whatever it is, to learn how to sing along with the music and sing it as if you're singing it with them.
Okay.
Be creative, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted you to do it too, because it'll teach you how to be creative. Like for example, pull up on your phone. You on YouTube or you on?
Yeah, I'll put up YouTube.
Okay. And then type in, I think his name is, this is the new song that I just told you about. I don't know the song, but it is a Southern soul type sound. So King George, Keep On Rolling.
Okay, keep on rolling.
You should have like a train, I think.
Okay.
So this is like a Southern soul type song. You don't have to sing just like it, but I want you to be able to learn how to listen to music and be able to find the same groove what they're grooving to. And what I mean by the groove, the sound, the style, and be able to apply your voice to that same type of music. It's not just listening to it helps you, but when you compare it and put your own style and just sing along with it to the music, you piggyback off of what pretty much he's singing in a way. But you just add it. It's almost like you in the song singing it with them. And so you're just doing your own thing and it blends into the song. So I don't know if you heard me when I was saying my little whatever. It's pretty much adding on. So that's why I want you to learn how to listen and add on to what you're hearing. You get what I'm saying? Again, you want to learn how to listen to the instrumentals for one. And you want to learn how to be creative and match your voice to the type of instrumental. Because you don't want to have one voice that goes to every song. Because like I told you before, every song is different. Every song is going to require a different sound. So like I said, that just was an example of somewhat of a soul type.
A different style like I sing on a beat.
Yeah. And to be able to find how do you do it by finding that different voice in yourself. See, doing the Star Springer Banner thing, you already kind of know how that sounds. You know you can't put that with that.
It ain't gonna.
So it's taking you out of your comfort zone into learning how to listen to different music, as well as learn how to make it blend, fit, listen to the instrumentals, make it sound as if you wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So that I just wanted to give you that example because I know I told you before about listening to different people, and doing that will help you, gain
different styles.
You get what I'm saying? So if you want, you can pull up an instrumental that you want, or if something that you've learned, and I want to hear. I don't want the actual song. I just want the instrumental. And I want to see if you can be creative and put style to it.
Cool.
And I would like to be able to figure out a song or your song where you can work on and sing it the way it need to be sung.
Cool. Play Boys the Men instrumental. I do the end of the rule.
Nos comprometemos a ayudarte a cuidar de lo que más importa, tu familia. Lindor. Made to melt
Be
you
a
this
little rough,
Valentine's
hard
Day
boy.
by the
But this is the
Master
purpose
Chocolatier.
of learning how to change and find these different grooves in music.
Style, gotcha.
Is this just the instrumental?
Yeah.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and go out with me tonight. I can't remember the words.
I don't know the words to that one. I think that's the only thing I remember.
Let me see.
But if you could make up something with it.
Okay, let me see.
Close your eyes. I feel flat.
So
End of the road, and I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Okay, let me start it back again. Man, why am I sounding flat like that? We belong together, and I know it ain't right. How could you? Oh, let me see. Okay, right here. It's a stop, sleep, and see. We are holding tight.
So I don't know the exact words of the song, but
We belong together, and I know it ain't right.
take your time with the song.
How could you play with my mind? How could you play with my mind? Oh, we belong together, and I know it ain't right.
And I know
And I know it ain't right. How could you play with my heart? Oh, we belong together. And I know it ain't. Okay, let's run one with the word.
yeah, if it has it.
Okay, so listen. I want you to tell me if the notes sound pretty good.
We belong
And then you see how
together.
that other part, when it goes into, how could you play with my mind? That's just something, I don't know if that's the right words, but you see how those are two different sounds, right? So you got to learn how to balance those vocals and make sure that you put them in the right places and let it flow into the next words.
Word.
We belong together.
We belong together.
We belong together.
We belong together.
Okay, so a little bit better. Be a little bit more clear, smoother with it. We
We-
belong together.
We belong together.
See, again, when you sing, that breath is important that you got to take. And remember, I kept telling you that.
Okay.
So if you ever notice when I sing, usually it sounds like I'm taking a breath before I sing, and that's how we're supposed to sing. So when I sing, you hear that?
We belong.
Not just sniffing. We belong together.
We belong together.
It sounds more like it's coming from your nose and mouth. I really want it to come from here, up, from down below going.
We belong together.
When you, and I've told you this before, when you breathe, okay, that air should be here.
We belong together.
Almost, I hear it when you first started, you sounded smooth. I don't know if you can tell.
Let me see.
But you got to keep that air and use that breath to fulfill those words.
We belong together.
Okay, smooth out together. You always want to keep it smooth, clean. We belong together.
We belong together.
Again, I want you to more breathe from below going up. I don't want you to breathe from head up. That's what you
We belong together.
We belong together. Now you see, if you
We
notice,
belong together.
sound better. But see, when you breathe,
The air's supposed to release slowly while you singing it.
yeah.
Okay.
So
We belong together. I feel. We belong together.
and so when you let it out, it's like we belong together. That air is mainly coming from your mouth as you sing. It shouldn't really come from here. You get better tones when you use that air and let it come out your mouth.
We belong together.
See how it sounds a little bit different? The more you do it, the more smoother you're going to sound. See,
We belong together.
see, when you did it before, we belong together is almost what you're getting. When you're breathing, we belong together.
The air kind of smooth it
That
out.
air is the air that you're using to put your vocals in order and to say it loudly and smooth and clear. And the air is controlling you from not being able to do the most when you sing. Because like I told you before, when I sing, I can stand still, right?
We belong together.
And that's how you want to be able to try to sing more. You can move around, don't get me wrong. But the important thing is to focus more on your vocals. So sometimes
Okay.
once you get the vocals, then you can
Play wrong in.
this type of stuff. But just stay in one place. I don't know if you ever heard of Lee Williams, gospel
Yeah.
singer.
He sang he saw the best of me.
He sings songs like
We
Cool
Fall
in
Down.
Water. No, that's Donnie McClurkin.
Okay.
Cool in Water. Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus is alive and well.
Okay. Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus is alive and well.
Okay, now you have to change those two sounds. So, Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus,
Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive and well. I get what you come
Okay,
from though.
but again, I want to hear more of your air coming from here, not here. See,
Jesus is alive and well.
when you still breathe,
Jesus is alive and well.
okay, you got half of it. The
Okay.
reason why I say you got half of it is because you're breathing from me, what I see, it's still not coming from where I'm telling you to come from. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? I still feel like it's coming more head, nose, instead of here and here.
Okay. Jesus is alive and well.
Okay. Now, when you do that, is your stomach feel like it's tightening? Does it feel like it's going down as you push that air out, or what does
Let me
it feel
see.
like?
Jesus is alive. And I feel like I'm pushing out.
You sure? Because it looks like it's more nose is what you kind of giving me when you're doing this. Because see how you did, and I can tell how it's coming from the wrong place. Because for one, as soon as you start to breathe, I can hear. So that's nose.
Okay.
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 And I don't want it to come from that. I want it to come from here.
Jesus is alive and
Now,
well.
when you do it, don't be playing with it as well. Don't be playing with the sound that you want to come out.
Okay.
Anytime you sing, you always want style to come out. So don't be playing when I do tell you to do something. Don't just say, Jesus is alive and well. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear,
Okay.
Jesus is alive and well. You
Okay.
hear that tone into the vocal. And
Okay.
that's why I want to hear tones.
Jesus is alive and well.
A little bit better. Do it again.
Jesus is alive and well.
Okay. Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus is alive and well.
Okay. But remember I tell you changing it. Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive and well. Same thing, two different sounds though.
Jesus is alive and well.
Now drop it down.
Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive and well.
See the difference?
Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive and well.
Okay. Now I still want to hear rhythm into it. Because again, you don't want to sound plain and just straightforward.
Okay.
Jesus is alive and well. Jesus is alive and well.
Okay, but I ain't see you taking no breath. Like,
Because I'm used to doing it. So by me, when I sing, you might can't tell. But when I'm doing it, Jesus is alive and well. That breath is more in my mouth. So
Okay.
you're not going to hear it because when you're doing it, the reason why you can hear it because you're coming from the nose, so you're loud with it. When you're doing it the right way,
Jesus is alive and well.
Jesus is alive and well. Okay.
Jesus is alive.